Constantinople, the queen of cities, a marvel of human ingenuity and resilience. For 1,000 years it stood as a beacon of Christianity and a symbol of Roman might, a city that inspired awe and reverence. Its formidable walls had repelled countless invaders, standing tall against the tides of time and war. Emperors and generals alike had dashed themselves against its defenses, their ambitions shattered by its unyielding fortifications. The city seemed eternal, unconquerable, a testament to the enduring spirit of its people. But by the 15th century, a new power was rising in the east, one that would challenge the very foundations of this great city. The Ottoman Turks, followers of the Prophet Muhammad, were sweeping across Asia Minor with an unstoppable force. Their armies, fueled by faith and ambition, had conquered vast territories, leaving a trail of victories in their wake. At their head was a young sultan determined to make his mark on history, a leader with a vision that extended beyond the horizon. His name was Mehmed II, later known as Al-Fatih, the Conqueror, a title he would earn through sheer will and determination. Mehmed was obsessed with Constantinople, seeing it as the ultimate prize, the key to absolute power and glory. He saw it as the jewel that would cement his legacy, a city that would forever be associated with his name. To capture it, he would need all his cunning, all his resources, and the unwavering belief of his soldiers, a task that would test his leadership to the fullest. The stage was set for one of the most epic confrontations in history, a clash of empires, religions, and the ambition of a single man against the seemingly invincible walls of Constantinople, a battle that would echo through the ages. Mehmed II was no ordinary ruler. Born in 1432, he ascended the throne at the tender age of 12. Despite his youth, he quickly demonstrated a remarkable aptitude for leadership and governance. His intelligence was keen, his ambition boundless. Mehmed was not content with merely holding power. He sought to expand it. Educated by the finest scholars, he spoke multiple languages and devoured books on history, strategy, and warfare. His education was not just academic. It was a preparation for the grand vision he held. From a young age, Mehmed was captivated by the idea of conquering Constantinople. This city, with its strategic location and rich history, was the ultimate prize. He saw it not just as a strategic prize, but as a fulfillment of prophecy. The ancient texts spoke of a great Muslim leader who would take the city, and Mehmed was determined to be that leader. It was said that the city would fall to a great Muslim leader, and Mehmed believed himself to be that man. His conviction was unshakable, and it fueled his every action. He spent his early reign consolidating power, quelling rebellions, and strengthening the Ottoman army. His focus was on creating a formidable force capable of achieving his grand ambition. He trained his soldiers relentlessly, instilling in them a sense of discipline and purpose. Every drill, every exercise was a step towards the ultimate goal. Mehmed knew that to breach the walls of Constantinople, he would need more than just brute force. The city's defenses were legendary, and he needed to outthink his adversaries. He needed a plan, a weapon unlike any other. His innovative mind began to devise strategies and technologies that would give him the edge in the monumental task ahead. Mehmed's plan was audacious. He would build the largest cannon the world had ever seen. This super weapon, forged by the finest Hungarian engineers, would be capable of smashing through Constantinople's mighty walls. The cannon, nicknamed Basilica, was a marvel of engineering. It took months to build and transport, requiring dozens of oxen and hundreds of men, but Mehmed's gamble paid off. When the cannon finally roared to life, its thunderous boom could be heard for miles. To counteract Constantinople's naval superiority, Mehmed devised another daring strategy. He would transport his ships overland, bypassing the city's formidable chain across the Golden Horn. This logistical feat, accomplished with the help of greased wooden tracks, surprised and demoralized the defenders. The walls of Constantinople were a sight to behold. Built centuries earlier by the Roman Emperor Theodosius, they were considered the most formidable fortifications in the known world. The outer wall, lower but incredibly thick, stood before a deep moat. Behind it rose the inner wall, towering over 40 feet high. This double line of defense, studded with towers and protected by archers and catapults, had withstood countless sieges. The city's defenders, though outnumbered, were determined to fight. Led by the courageous Emperor Constantine II, they prepared for the onslaught, their resolve bolstered by their faith and the city's impregnable reputation. Section 5. The siege begins. On April 6th, 1453, the siege of Constantinople began. Mehmed's army, estimated at over 100,000 strong, surrounded the city. The air grew thick with tension as the first cannon shots echoed across the battlefield. Basilica, the monstrous cannon, unleashed its fury upon the city walls. Stone crumbled under its impact, sending tremors through the city. But the defenders held firm, repairing their damage each night with astonishing speed. Weeks turned into months. The siege dragged on, a grueling test of endurance for both sides. The Ottomans launched wave after wave of attacks, but the defenders repelled them with fierce determination. Section 6. Cannons roar, chains hold. Despite their initial success, the Ottomans faced a major obstacle, the Golden Horn. This natural harbour, protected by a massive chain, served as a lifeline for Constantinople, allowing ships to bring in supplies and reinforcements. Mehmed's engineers, however, had a plan. Working under the cover of darkness, they constructed a wooden roadway over the hills of Galata, north of the Golden Horn. In a single night, they hauled over 70 ships overland, bypassing the chain and trapping the Byzantine fleet. This astonishing feat demoralized the defenders and shifted the balance of power. The Ottomans now controlled the waterways, tightening their grip on the besieged city. Section 7. Through breach and gate. As the siege wore on, both sides grew weary, but Mehmed, relentless in his pursuit, refused to give up. He ordered a final all-out assault. On May 29, 1453, Ottoman troops stormed the city walls, breaching the defences near the St. Romanus Gate. Chaos ensued as defenders fought desperately to hold back the tide. Legend has it that a small gate, the Kirka Porta, was accidentally left open. Ottoman soldiers poured through this breach, overwhelming the defenders from within. The fall of Constantinople was imminent. Section 8. A new era dawns. After 53 grueling days of siege, Constantinople, the once mighty bastion of Christianity, fell to the relentless forces of the Ottoman Empire. The city's formidable walls, which had withstood numerous attacks over the centuries, finally crumbled under the weight of Mehmed II's ambition and military strategy. Mehmed II, true to his name, had become Al-Fatih, the conqueror. His victory was not just a personal triumph, but a monumental shift in the balance of power in the region. The conquest sent shockwaves throughout Europe. The fall of such a significant city was a stark reminder of the changing tides of power and the rise of the Ottoman Empire as a dominant force. It marked the end of the Byzantine Empire, the last vestige of the Roman world. The once great empire, which had been a beacon of art, culture, and religion, was now reduced to ruins. For the Islamic world, it was a moment of triumph, a testament to the power of faith and military prowess. The victory was celebrated far and wide, symbolizing a new era of Islamic dominance. Mehmed's conquest had a profound impact on the course of history. It not only reshaped the political landscape, but also influenced cultural and intellectual exchanges between the East and the West. Constantinople, renamed Istanbul, became the new capital of the Ottoman Empire, a center of Islamic culture and learning. The city flourished under Ottoman rule, becoming a melting pot of different cultures and traditions. The fall of Constantinople also had a significant impact on the Renaissance. The influx of Greek scholars and their ancient texts into Italy played a crucial role in the revival of classical knowledge and the birth of the Renaissance. It forced Greek scholars fleeing the city to seek refuge in Italy, bringing with them ancient texts and knowledge that would fuel the intellectual and artistic flourishing of the Renaissance. This migration of knowledge helped spark a new age of enlightenment and discovery in Europe. The conquest of Constantinople remains a pivotal event in world history, a testament to the ambition of a single man and the enduring power of faith, strategy, and determination. It serves as a reminder of how